All right, what is going on, guys? SteelTwins back at you with another video.
Yeah, man, another full first-round mock draft. I want to welcome back to the channel. OfficialJarrettB, of course. He is going by a new name, not Flock Jarrett, because Flock Jarrett is just very generic. So he's going by OfficialJarrettB. We did a full first-round mock draft with him earlier this year, and we're doing one again right before the NFL draft hits. It's quickly approaching us. So what's up, man?
Shout out to DoorDash for delivering my food because I don't feel like driving to get it.
How about that, man? We've been there several times, so. Yeah, man, on to the mock draft. Of course, the Bengals, I think it's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Burrow.
They're going to suck next year and the year after that.
Yeah, poor Joe. Now we have the Redskins. Do they still take Chase Young, or is it too hard to just pass on him?
You shouldn't pass on Chase Young. He's going to be a beast.
Yeah.
And the Redskins need defensive help bad.
That's true. So
and that will certainly help.
Right. So the first two overall picks are very inevitable, I'd say. Now we have the Lions. Lions have expressed wanting to trade down, or do they just still take Okunda?
I still think they take Okuda.
Yeah.
They need corner help. They just lost Darius Slay.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to take him.
I think they signed Desmond Trufant. Were they the team that signed him?
Yeah, but I don't see him as a number
he's
one
not good anymore.
No. And Okuda's going to be just a lockdown guy for sure.
Exactly. So
he was great with the Buckeyes. I know you're a Buckeyes fan, so you know about that. So we have the Giants. Do they? What do you think they do here? Do they take Simmons or do they go line here?
Simmons.
Interesting.
I think they're going to just rebuild their entire defense, and they're starting with the linebacking core. Because their linebackers suck.
Yeah.
right.
I can't name one linebacker. So.
Exactly.
Blake Martinez, they just signed him.
Oh, yeah, him.
And I think that I don't know any other ones.
Right, literally. So, yeah, Simmons right there to help build that defense and help out young Daniel Jones. So now we have the Dolphins. I think this is very inevitable.
Yeah, Tua.
Yeah. They'd be idiotic to pass up on him. So, although he has injury concerns, but still. Now we have the Chargers. Do they go Justin Herbert here? Do they trade down? Do they go a different route?
I think they got to get Herbert because they got to get a quarterback for the future. And Tyrod Taylor is certainly not a quarterback for the future.
No. He might be a good substitute for like 2 weeks, and then you put Herbert in. But
Exactly.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we have the Panthers. Do they go D-tackle here with Derek Brown, best player on the board? Do they go line, maybe receiver?
Got to give him Derek Brown. Their defensive line is extremely weak.
Yeah, and didn't they just lose Poe, Dontari Poe?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're going to need someone to fill in that gap. Now we have the Cardinals. They don't need receiver no more. So do they go line or do they go another route?
I'm going to give him Tristan Wirfs, the tackle out of Iowa.
Yeah, got to protect the future. And, of course, the rushing game there. So now we have the Bucs. Now, of course, you guys can see the Bucs have traded with Jacksonville Jaguars to move up 5 spots to trade up, or not trade up. They trade up 5 spots to select a offensive tackle, possibly steal him from the Browns.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Mekhi Becton.
Yeah, they've expressed interest in trading up to get an offensive tackle, trading in front of the Browns, who are projected to take Becton. Very possible there. So now we have the Browns. Do they go the second best option with Andrew Thomas, or do they still go a different route?
I'm going to give him Andrew Thomas. They need a pass blocking left tackle, and Thomas is the best pass for pass blocking.
Oh, for sure.
Got to protect Baker.
Absolutely. And if Baker doesn't show any future or any potential of being the future, then I guess they're just doomed for failure forever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just look at the weapons he has around him.
Yeah, and the season he had last year.
Right.
And he started all 16 games.
Yeah. So, and we just like shitting on the Browns, so we're just going to keep doing it. So, now we have the Jets. Do they go receiver here to replace Anderson?
I'm going to give him Jedrick Wills.
Oh.
They got to get tackle. They got to protect Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, he was injured last year. He had mono, but he also suffered a minor injury.
Yeah, he has no protection whatsoever, and this receiver class is pretty stacked, so the Jets can easily get one in the second or third rounds.
Yeah, for sure. So now we have the Raiders. What do you think they go here?
I think they got to get Jerry Jeudy.
Man, seems to be a recurring thing with the Raiders and Judy, but I mean, it's kind of needed. They need a number one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's big right there. Now we have the Niners, who they traded DeForest Buckner to the Colts for this pick. So, what do you think they take here?
CeeDee Lamb.
That's nasty. That's just not fair. I mean,
They need a receiver. They just lost Sanders.
I know, but I mean, you look at that
Lamb
offense.
and Samuels. Oh, that's gonna be.
Yeah, and then you got
Yeah.
George Kittle in the middle.
Mhm.
God damn, that's not even fair, man. They might make it back. Honestly, they still got decent defense, and they have an extra first-round pick to possibly take defense. So now we have the Jags, who traded with the Bucks, of course. With the Bucks pick, who do you think the Jags take?
I'm gonna give him C.J. Henderson.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta replace Ramsey.
It's pretty obvious.
Gotta fix that secondary. We have the Broncos. Do you think they trade down? They've expressed interest in trading down because they're not sure exactly what they would take here. They might reach on the or they might feel they might be reaching on the tackle here. They might go receiver to pair up with Sutton. What do you think they do?
I'm gonna give him Henry Ruggs at 15.
Okay, that's a lot of speed right there. Sutton and Ruggs.
Mm-hmm.
You got Fant too. It's a nice offense right there around Drew Lock. Broncos could be on the rise. They might be a big sleeper team this year.
Oh, yeah.
Could be one of the teams that could take advantage of that 7th playoff spot. So now we have the Falcons. They've expressed interest in taking a possible quarterback. Do you think they do it here, or do they just take a D-line?
I'm gonna give him Christian Fulton because they need corners,
Okay.
and I think they can hang on to Matt Ryan for at least a year or two.
That's true. And they definitely need corner. They lost Trufant, so
Exactly.
it's pretty obvious there. Now we have the Cowboys. What do you think they do here?
I'm gonna give him Grant Delpit.
Oh, okay. Delpit. Interesting. I mean, they did lose.
I was talking to one of my friends who's a Cowboys fan, and he says that safety is their biggest need, and then edge rush.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna use him as a reliable source because he's a Cowboys fan.
I mean, they do need safety. They do need a defensive back. So, I mean, why not? But they eventually got to replace Byron Jones, who they lost to free agency. So, but we have the Dolphins with their 2nd first-round pick. What do you think they take here?
I'm gonna give him Xavier McKinney. Got to replace Rashad Jones.
That's true. Where's he at? There he is. So they finally get their replacement there at safety. Now we have the Raiders. What do you think they take here?
I'm gonna give him Trevon Diggs.
Wow. Gotta go
They
up.
gotta get corners.
That's true. That's true. So they took they took Jerry Jeudy, and now they take Trevon Diggs. So it's pretty good first round for him, I'd say. Big time players to help on both sides of the ball. Now we have the Jags with their 2nd first round pick. What do you think they take here now?
Javon Kinlaw.
Yeah,
Got to rebuild the D line because everyone left.
literally. So they get 2 weapons that help the defense side of the ball, which it's insane to see what they had like literally 2-3 years ago, and it's
Yeah.
all gone. One of the biggest missed opportunities, I'd say, in the modern NFL history.
Mhm.
It's insane.
Oh, yeah.
But Jags are going to jag, so, I mean, what do you expect? Now we have the Eagles. Do they go receiver here, or do they go another option?
I'm giving him Denzel Mims. You got to give Carson Wentz something to throw to.
Yeah. And
Dude
then,
gets so much hate when he's throwing the fucking practice squad receivers.
yeah,
Like, it's ridiculous.
yeah. I've always liked Wentz. I don't understand the hate that he gets. Like you said, he has no one to throw to except his tight ends. But even they are starting to, drop shit. So Denzel Mims is a great speedy threat to help Wentz a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have the Vikings with their first round pick. So what do they take here?
I'm going to give him A.J. Terrell. They got to get corners.
That's
A.J.
true.
Terrell's a beast.
I mean, he did look weak in the championship game, but that still shouldn't take away from what he can do. So that's true. They
Well,
need
he played
corner.
LSU, who were the best team all year.
Yeah, that's
I mean, Tua looked like shit against LSU, and he's going to be a top 5 pick probably.
yeah, it's true. So I mean, that's a given there. Do yeah, they take Terrell to replace what's his face?
Xavier Rhodes.
Yeah.
And all the other corners that left.
Yeah. Now we have the Patriots. Do they take Jordan Love here to take their future quarterback, or they go another option?
I really think they're going to sign Cam Newton.
Oh.
I really do. I think it's just a matter of when. But at the same time, I'm still leaning towards it, of them taking Love.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him Jordan Love.
Yeah, just to be sure.
Yeah, plus T.J. Watt ended Cam Newton's career when he fucked his shoulder up.
Pretty much.
I don't think he's going to be able to throw as well as he did before.
Yeah. That definitely fucked up his I'd say that really started the downfall of his career. So I mean, he could find a resurrection and a new team, but I mean, he's not been signed yet, so who knows who's going to sign him.
Right, so the Patriots take Jordan Love, who's a healthier and younger option at quarterback.
Sure. Now we have the Saints. Do they go D-line here? Maybe linebacker.
Yep, I'm going to give him Kayvon Chason.
From LSU?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So outside linebacker right there, so that's a nice edge piece. Now that we have the Vikings again, they took A.J. Terrell to replace Rhodes. Who they take here? They definitely need receiver to replace Diggs. I'm assuming you're going that option?
Yeah, I'm going to give him Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. To replace Diggs for sure. Dolphins with their third and final first-round pick. They have taken Tua. They have taken Xavier McKinney. Both Alabama guys. So, I mean, who do you think they go here now?
I'm going to give A.J. Penze. Or Penzi, whatever the hell his last name is.
Yeah, Apenza, I don't know. Apeneza, who knows, man. But D-line right there helped our pass rush. Now we have the Chiefs. Now, of course, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, so they have the 32nd overall pick. But they have made a trade with the Seattle Seahawks to trade up in front of the Ravens to take.
I think they're going to get Yetur Gross-Matos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can see it. They did tag Chris Jones, but they are still going to have to sign him. Who do they have on the opposite side of that D-line?
I actually have no clue. Obviously, they don't have D Ford anymore. He's with San Fran. I don't think they really have anybody dependable.
We might be missing on people, but I mean, you got to add more to that D-line, help that defense out for sure. Now we have the Ravens. You are, of course, a Ravens fan. I think this is an inevitable pick.
Yep, I'm going to give him Patrick Queen.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking more so Kenneth Murray, but you go Patrick Queen?
From the reports that I've been seeing on Instagram, they've called Patrick Queen like two or three times. And, I mean, they've called Kenneth Murray twice, too. But I feel we're going to lean out to other colleges other than Oklahoma and Alabama. Yeah. And I think they like Queen more anyway.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Now we have the Titans. What do you think they go here? D-line?
I'm going to give them Kenneth Murray.
Oh, inside linebacker.
Because he can play outside edge or inside linebacker.
True. You can help out Landry and help out Rashad Evans, and of course in that inside. So that's interesting, really interesting. But now we have the Packers with the 30th pick. Do they go receiver here to pay with Hopkins? Or, no, Adams. Hopkins. Do they go receiver to pair with Adams or another option?
Yeah, I'm going to give him Jalen Reagor.
Interesting.
Who just was he the one who had that insane workout or something like that?
Yeah. He ran, what was it, a 4.22. It was hand timed. It's not necessarily official. But, yeah, he is a massive speedy threat that the Packers have expressed a lot of interest in, so I can totally see that. That's a scary option right there.
It is.
But now we have the Niners in front of their divisional rival, so what do they go here?
They give him Jeff Gladney.
Yeah, I think
he's the best corner available.
And they just need to get younger in the secondary for sure.
Yep.
Right there. So now we have the Seahawks with the Chiefs pick. Who do they go with the final pick in the first round?
I'm going to give him Zach Bond.
Oh. Edge.
Yeah.
Where's he
Well,
at?
I think on here he's labeled as an outside linebacker.
Yeah.
I don't know why when he's an edge everywhere else.
Right. But it's pretty much the same thing, honestly. But
Yeah.
yeah, right there. I mean, they got to replace Clowney, so I guess that makes sense a lot right there.
Right.
But yeah, that's
Clowney thinks he's this fucking god when he gets like 5 sacks.
pretty much. But yeah, man, that's a full first round mock there. You guys can see right here, 32 picks. We had 2 trades. The Buccaneers traded with the Jags to take Mekhi Becton, and the Jags benefited by taking C.J. Henderson and getting extra draft capital. And the Chiefs traded up with the Seahawks to take Yetter Gross-Matos, defensive end, help out that pass rush. And the Seahawks still get their edge rush as well with Zach Barnes. So that's all you guys' thoughts down below, man. I want to give a huge shout, huge thank you to OfficialJarrettB for joining us for the full first round mock draft. I believe this is the final full first round mock draft we're doing for this year. So the draft's around the corner, man. I know you and I, all of us pretty much, the SteelTwins and you, are really excited for the draft, of course. So yeah, man. Should be a lot.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Should be a lot of fun for the draft. It's gonna be very interesting to see what they do. I heard Goodell's gonna be making the picks in his basement.
That's not weird or anything.
Yeah, literally. And they're gonna have like virtual people in the background, like kind of like a green screen or some shit. Where it's gonna be like 15 people of each fan base. I don't know how you're gonna find 15 Bengals fans for Joe Burrow, but I mean, good luck
What
to
about
you.
the Charger fans? Are there even 15 Charger fans?
Literally. Right. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see, but it's gonna be a fun draft. It's gonna be very different, but it's gonna be interesting to see what they do, and of course the picks and everything. So, thank you for joining us, man, and see you in the, of course, weekly predictions and other projects we got coming up. So, of course, Bob, you can sign us out.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace.